Hi, welcome to What's on TV's roundup of the big soap plots. So it's the morning after and Darren and Lauren are both suffering spasms of regret after sleeping together. And being Albert Square, word soon gets out. Jodie is radiant as she prepares for the wedding, but Darren breaks protocol to see her and tells her he can't go through with it. Cue hysterics and Heather sheltering him from the baying mob. He gives Heather the money saved for the reception to help with George, then tells Jodie she deserves better, then leaves the square, and her in pieces. Meanwhile, Tanya goes to hospital on her own, then has to deal with the girls playing up. Later, Tanya misinterprets Cora comforting Lauren after the night with Darren and thinks she's telling her about the cancer, so she tells her daughter everything. Lauren surprisingly steps up and gives her mum total support. Especially important as Tanya reveals the cancer has spread and she needs chemotherapy. And what's Dr. Evil, aka Yusuf's game? He spikes Zainab's food with sleeping pills, then puts the bottle in her hand and leaves. Not exactly true love, is it? Next we're in Corrie. Carla gets some advice from her solicitor to keep things amicable with Frank. Fine if you're dealing with someone who's playing with a full deck, but she's not. Carla steels herself and heads to the factory and blames herself when she tells Frank the wedding's off. It's not you, it's me. But later Frank waits for her at home and attacks her when she admits she's still in love with Peter. She calls the police and reports him for rape, but he seems shocked to find police waiting for him when he returns. The next day Peter and Frank get into a brawl after he accuses Peter of having an affair with Carla, and Peter's arrested. Carla returns to work and is terrified when Frank walks in, large as life, and tells her to withdraw her accusation. But when Frank is rearrested, Leanne is suspicious as he again claims Peter and Carla have been together for months. And Tina is asking for trouble when she falls out with Tyrone's new love interest, Kirsty, over car parking of all things. She escalates the dispute by smashing a headlight on Kirsty's car, who then reveals she's a cop. Whoops. Finally, it's Emmerdale. Amy's got in so deep she doesn't know what's truth and what's a lie, apart from the fact she's still pregnant, although Victoria thinks she's had the abortion. So Amy compounds her problems and gets drunk, again, and is sent home by Val, only to continue boozing until she doubles over in pain. Val finds her and calls an ambulance, and when Amy later wakes up in hospital, she's devastated to find the baby still alive. She finally rings Val, preparing to come clean, but Kane picks up the phone while doing a job at the B&B, the last person on earth she wanted to hear. Later, Belle visits Amy, who tells her she's having the baby adopted. Nikhil needs to get over himself. He's constantly rude to Jenny, then when she goes out with Nikki, he's gutted, especially when he later sees them kissing. Of course, this could all be sorted if he came clean and admitted his feelings. That's something Jimmy and Nicola are good at, maybe too good. After another divorce row, they suddenly make up and by the week's end are back living together.